Hello again, I'm not taking this out of my old digicams. It's a new digicam. It's actually a hybrid because it not only takes great pictures but awesome video. So this is the new Canon Powershot V1. V, I guess, is for vlog, if they thought about it, because it has a lot more video oriented features. You slide it on video and you're gonna have a lot of fun with this 4K with a lot of fans, you know, for the ventilation of the sensor and processor, so it will not overheat. So this is a new and quite expensive camera compared to other digicams or DSLR cameras that I could get, but look how compact this is compared to a full frame mirrorless or DSLR, and the quality is about the same, so it's very good. Now, why do I have this? I reviewed some Sony mirrorless cameras, including this one. That's 15 years old. The other black one I just sold because even though it was very good camera and not very expensive, it was okay, great autofocus, 4K video, but it had some things that I could not get used to. Like, I'm a Canon fanboy, I got a lot of Canon lens and equipment, and I could not get used to the Sony menus. So the camera was good, but not for an old Canon user. This point and shoot has the same menu as my full frame Canon R8. It uses the same battery, LPE17, awesome autofocus. I don't have to worry about the lens, it's not removable, you cannot change it. It goes from 16mm, that's ultra wide, to about 50mm focal length on a full frame camera equivalent. So you got about a 4x optical zoom, I guess. You don't have to worry about a lid on top of the lens. You just close it and you store it in your bag, in your pocket, in your purse. Anyway, you can turn it on without the lens being out, customize it, playback, for the images. It has a touch screen and many other features. I'm gonna use it on my main channel for video. I already took a lot of videos, time lapses with this camera. I'm gonna show you in a minute. You just have to switch to video and you can use any modes for filming. So you tap the screen or press the movie button. There's a red light that's showing you that it's recording. So it has great optical stabilization. Of course, if you don't mess around with it too much, if you're holding it like a normal person would, the stabilization is very good. Anyway, it has a 22 megapixel sensor. It's a 1.4 inch, so not 1 inch, 1.4, 1.5 anyway. That's very big for point and shoot, for vlogging, for street photography, and I can use this on a small event like birthday or wedding ceremony. I can place it on a gimbal and take 1 hour, 2 hour videos with it without a problem because of these fans. It cools down the camera, so the internals are hot. Anyway, you want to open the screen so it has better surface area in contact with the outside world. It also shoots slow motion at 120 frames per second. It gives you the video slowed in the camera, so you don't have to mess around with the editing software. And also the time-lapse function is very useful. I shot a lot of time lapses with this camera and that's how I intend to use it, I mean, as a secondary camera. So yeah, I thought it's worth the extra money compared to the old Sony A6100 that I tested a month ago. Even though that was 5 years old, this is brand new model, 2025, and that was half price, including the lens, considering it's a second-hand buy. Customizable menus, I placed here exactly what I need. And also the buttons are customized. I've set one for the white balance, one for the ISO, and this ring in the front. It's digital, it's electronic, and you can control something. Like, I can control the exposure compensation, which I find very interesting. So if I rotate, it's light and dark. Also, if you see here, it has an ND filter, which darkens like you're wearing powerful sunglasses, you know, for the brightest days. You can turn off or on the ND filter. That's useful for video. If you take video, you have to keep in mind a certain exposure, like double the frame rate, you know, if you're a more advanced videographer, for that natural motion effect. Oh, I hear the fan. It's not hot, but thermometer signal over here, but it's not active yet. so it's not hot enough. It's very silent, but it works. It has a cooling system inside the camera with pipes, and the air is blowing. This is a 22 megapixel camera. You don't need 100 megapixels. These are very good. You'll see in a minute the details in the image. It's very comparable to a mirrorless camera, because come on, we live in 2025. The technology got so good that they can produce these cameras. I was right. I was telling my friends that, you know, someday the fashion will get back with these pocketable digital cameras with a lens extension, flip out screen. This is my Canon G2 from, I don't know, 2000. Extremely old, with a viewfinder and other stuff. I got a new battery for it. Accessories. Look at this. I opened this shoe mount for the flash. This is the microphone. And if the wind is blowing, it messes up the audio. But with this thing, that's a separate piece, it covers the microphone and it protects it from the wind. So you don't get that awful sound when you shoot outside and there is wind. Now it looks like a vlog camera. If you see a dot here, that's a dust under the protection foil. I got a protection foil for the screen, so if I scratch it, I can replace it. SD memory card, fast speed. This is V60, but if you shoot in C-Log 3, you can extract a lot of details and colors out of the video itself, but that uses a lot of memory card speed, you know, a lot of megabits per second, about 200, maybe more. These are the video settings. I'm currently shooting at 4K 30 frames per second. Movie digital, but it crops in, so now it's optical, now it's digital. Stabilization, picture style, color filter. You can apply some LUTs or something straight from the camera. Digital zoom and other things. You switch it to photo and you have great photo options. It's extremely fast, extremely reliable, and I hope I use it a lot more. The battery life is okay. The only complaint that I have with this camera maybe is that when you mount it on a tripod, you cannot change the battery because this space around here, and you cannot open the door. The door compartment for the battery is right next to the tripod mount, but that's okay. I guess I can live with it. Here we have the mini HDMI and USB-C. You can charge the battery inside the camera while you're using the camera, so that's good. And video transfer, and of course speaker and microphone, external microphone input, because come on, if this is a vlogging camera, you need an external microphone. I'm using one right now. Okay, these are all the modes. Of course, I did not mention the GPS function, the wireless function. You can transfer images on your phone through an app, and also you can control the camera from the distance using your phone to take video or to change settings, but it does not work if you're far away. A few more buttons like manual focus, self-timer, shooting modes. It takes three images on a self-timer. After 10 seconds, 3 images, one after another, and a lot more things that of course I forgot to mention. I just want to show you how interesting the results are from this camera. So let's go outside and take a lot of pictures, images, and a few video files. Okay, now I'm just holding the camera in my hands. This is how it looks on C-Log on 10-bit mode. Optical stabilization turned on the lens. The sun right there. Let me zoom in a little bit. So from this flat tone that I'm getting on the camera, I can go wild in editing and pull the lights and contrast and saturation as much as I want. Well, of course, there's a limit, but without losing too much of a quality. So yeah, in a way, it's like a mini cinema camera. All right. This is video in low light. Extremely dark. And that's the landscape. Right, I'm going back to sleep. Now I like the colors of the landscape, and I'll try a self-timer image with these colors over here at the weather station in Chiajlau, Romania. So 10-second timer, and I'll just pop in the frame. How is it? Yeah, that works. It's nice. This is a simple video with no zoom in 4K, so ultra wide. And now zoom on the rock. I'm on aperture mode. Let's go to f2.8 and try the close-up. Yeah, nice landscape. Just look at how wide this lens actually is. This is crazy, a sea of clouds at the sunrise. I'm gonna take a quick photo and then a time lapse. So these are the time lapse settings. That's the frame, and starting the time lapse. What a landscape here. I'm gonna leave this for about an hour maybe, or until it runs out of battery. Have a nice day, have a good time with your digicams. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.